You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. It's Wednesday. This is Joe Galvez. I'm going to bring in my partner, Ambrosia, here in a second. We're going to do that right after this. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were going to do a cold open, but I guess not.
Hi.
I guess I messed up because I didn't talk to JD, and he didn't tell me that we were going to bring him in. So that's my fault. Anyway, Ambrosia, thanks for hanging out with me every single week. We've been off a couple weeks. But we're gonna talk a lot about some cool stuff tonight.
Cool.
There's some new CEOs over at DC, and there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. We're gonna talk about that right here, right after this opener.
Cool.
That's what happens when you are 2 weeks out from doing this and you're rusty. You're just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Story of my life and everything.
Right, welcome back. It's been
Hi.
2 weeks. How's it going?
Good. How are you? Wait.
I'm wonderful.
Last week I remember, where were we the week before? Did I have conferences?
I think you had you had the week off, I think, and then you
Oh,
had conferences. So
yeah.
we
I
played a
think
couple
I was
reruns.
emotionally drained. I forgot. That day was rough.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months that way. But yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff going on, Ambrosia. I don't know if you were looking through the notes, but we have a ton of stuff that we're going to talk about. There's some stuff about James Gunn. We got James Gunn and Pete Safran. They're taking over, and we're gonna be talking about some cool stuff there, right? And I wanted to tell you guys, excuse my voice a little bit. I have a hoarse throat going on right now. So excuse me. It's a change of seasons. I am a Arizona wimp, so it's like 65 degrees, and I'm like, oh, let's turn on the heat. It's where everybody else has been handling the cold weather, but I can't.
I was gonna say tomorrow it's gonna be a high 45 for us.
I can't handle it, Ambrosia. I'm telling you, I can't do it.
I'm not ready.
Yeah. Oh man, but the thing is, I love winter. Anyway, I digress. Well, we're gonna be talking about some cool stuff. We got Cool Gamer in the house. What's going on? So we're gonna be talking about James Gunn. There's some rumors. Yeah, there was some stuff going on Mastodon and James Momoa. But first of all, before we get into those things, I want to talk to you, Ambrosia, a little bit about what I've been talking about, what's on our watch list. So let's jump right into what's in our watch list. All right, Ambrosia, this is where we talk about what's in our watch list, and the top thing that is in my watch list, and probably hopefully everybody else's, is probably the best comedy that I've seen all year long, and it's Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Have you seen this one yet?
No. Okay, so I was reading all the things that you have read, and you have been watching, and I am so impressed. I didn't even realize that it was out.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh, it was so good. Listen, when I first heard
we talked about this.
Yeah, we had Radcliffe. He was gonna be playing Weird Al, and I was like, I don't know if I could see him. Like, what can he do? Like, I was skeptical, and I gotta tell you, I completely forgot that it was Daniel Radcliffe that we were seeing.
Really?
Yeah, he did an amazing job. He turned me around. It was actually really good. I haven't
seen it. Where is it?
It's on Roku, so it's free on Roku, and that's the thing. It's a Roku movie. Like, Roku put it out, and
I know that.
And now, and I was talking to my wife. I was like, "Hey, look at this! Roku is putting themselves up there with like Amazon Prime Video and Hulu and Disney Plus and HBO Max. All those people, right? So now they're competing with that stuff and what a freaking movie to come out of the gate with that! It was excellent. So I hope you guys out there, if you guys watched it, please let us know what you guys thought, or check it out. Anything you're watching right now, Ambrosia?
Okay, so So the month of October is probably one of like the busiest months in the fall
Yeah.
for teachers. And
Mhm.
so right now I have been watching like really mindless things. So like Sister Wives and Love is Blind season 3
My
and
wife's all over those.
like stuff that you don't like stuff. I know it sounds really bad, like stuff that I can multitask with and that I don't have to like focus on.
Yep.
And so I have Thanksgiving break coming up, and so I have like a long list of things. Like I am dying to watch Andor, but that's
Well,
one that I
yeah.
know that I need to put my attention on that
Mhm.
I haven't been able to do yet.
Yeah, I think there was an episode that dropped. Everybody's freaking out, and they're like, I don't want to talk a little bit about it, and we're not going to bring it up today because I haven't seen Andor,
Oh,
and
you haven't?
I haven't seen it all the way through, so I gotta go back and watch it all the way through. But everybody's freaking out at how good it is, so I'm totally gonna watch it. But it's just been I've been so busy, and then I've been wanting listen. I've been taking up all my time watching Peripheral on Amazon. I think is it on Amazon Prime? Um, it's so good. It's like this crazy. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like, um, I got to pull up the synopsis here of the show because I like whatever I'm gonna say doesn't do it justice except for this. There it says, set in the future when technology has subtly altered society, a woman discovers a secret connection to an alternate reality as well as a dark future of her own. So basically, it's like gamers, and like they put this like VR set on, and they are they're put into this body of it's like an android kind of a thing, right? They call them peripherals. And but what it is it's crazy is that they're in the future. And what's up, Ellen? So there's two dimensions, and it's like two dimensions happening at the same time, and this is how they can like go back into the future and then go into the other like it's crazy the way they explain it. It's so good though. I'm down for this, and they drop an episode every single Friday.
Okay, where is it? You said Amazon?
Yeah, and it's got Chloe Grace Moretz. So it's really really good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's a great actress.
did you start watching the new season of Manifest?
No, is it out?
Yeah, it dropped on Netflix.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Is that your dog making that noise? That's awesome. No, I didn't even know Manifest was out. What the heck, man?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's on
now
Netflix.
all right, so now I gotta get off here and watch Manifest because and it's the final season, right? Because they
Yes.
saved it, or are they gonna be bringing it back? Do you know?
I don't know. You have to watch and tell us.
Oh, are you watching it?
No, I'm gonna get into it. I tried so hard.
Oh my gosh, Ambrosia, why is it so hard for you?
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I struggled so much. It was like once the divorce came up, or like she started, had her second life, and I was like, oh, I can't. It was, yeah. I need to just watch it. I need to.
Yeah, I got to get back on that one and see what it's all about right now. But yeah, I've fallen off of that one altogether. So yeah, Andor's out. Another one that I've been wanting to watch that I've been kind of avoiding because I might be a little too scared of it is Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities.
I don't know what that's about, but everyone keeps telling me that I would like it.
Yeah, it's to be really good. I'm kind of scared, Ambrosia.
Why?
I think I'm gonna have nightmares if I watch it.
Oh, you don't like?
It's like a horror anthology, so it's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's right.
Ambrosia, I got a question though.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Have you watched Wakanda Forever yet?
No, it comes out on Friday.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah, it comes out this weekend.
So did you get your tickets?
Yes.
Okay, so when are you guys going?
Friday.
Is it Friday? Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta talk to me about it when you get out.
Okay.
I don't want any spoilers.
No,
right?
never.
But we'll talk about it next week on no spoilers, and then maybe give it a couple weeks. What do you think?
I think so.
Or
yeah.
Or let's wait to have our Wakanda Forever until maybe I give in and go buy a couple of tickets and take my son. Who knows what I do this weekend? I might end up saying, Ambrosia, I'm gonna go see it this weekend too. But
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna come out to Colorado and we're gonna go watch it. I was like, okay.
Hey, you know what, Ambrosia? Don't listen. You and my wife were talking the other day, and talking about like a trip out there, you coming out this way, and like don't say it out loud where my wife can hear because she'll make a plan.
We need to make a plan. Except for I don't know if you can handle the winter, so we might just wait.
Yeah, no, I'm already cold. Look, she's down there. She got the windows open and everything, and I'm just like, that's why my throat is this way. Okay, what else? So I think that's all I got on the on our watch list, Ambrosia. You got anything else that you're watching?
Let's see. I think those are my big ones. I really want to watch. I need to complete Andor.
Yeah.
I think everything else had finished up. She-Hulk.
Yeah, it did that one. That was good. How'd you like it?
I haven't finished it.
Oh my gosh, Ambrosia, you gotta finish it. Finish it. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on to geek news and talk about some Lobo.
Oh yes, please.
So yeah, I totally said the whisper part out loud. So James Gunn went on Mastodon and he's talking about he dropped a picture of Lobo and said I'm glad to be here because everybody's doing the whole Twexit or whatever, the mass exodus, the Twitter exodus, whatever you want to call it, right? So anyway, James Gunn went on there and he said he dropped that picture. And then we have what's his name? Freaking Jason Momoa was doing some interviews and he happened to say a couple of things and I guess he's a big huge comic book fan. We already know that, right? But there's one comic book that he collects, and I'm not sure if JD has. I sent it over, but I don't know if he's got any, if he was able to get that to work. But Jason Momoa had some words when he was interviewed by comicbook.com, and he happened to say that he didn't really let it out of the box, but he did say that he could possibly be connected to a Lobo movie, maybe. Who knows?
That would be cool.
You know how they do. They just drop these things and can let you know. But he said, I really love Lobo, because he didn't say it out loud. He said, I collect a book. You can go out there and Google it and find out which one is mine. So very, very cool.
That'd be sweet.
Let's see. Okay, we DC Joker 2 has started filming. Ambrosia, they're gonna be.
Is this the one with Lady Gaga?
Yes. So number 2, this was gonna be with Lady Gaga, and they're gonna be starting filming at the end of the year, right? But that's not the biggest thing that I saw here. I don't think I've ever. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if anybody else has seen out there when they are slating this to come out, but they also put out in here that it could possibly be out October 4th, 2024.
What?
So we could be getting Joker 2 in 2024.
Okay.
So yeah, that's very interesting. So they're gonna start filming at the end of this year, and then hopefully, if everything works out, a couple of years later, we're going to see something.
Yeah,
or about not even a year, like a little bit over a year, right? So
I really hope it's not a musical.
That's what it says. Listen,
I know, but
if they say it's a musical, Ambrosia, but this is the thing: if it's gonna be set inside of an insane asylum, I think I guess it's a fit. It fits perfectly. Like, I don't know if you've seen Legion. You've seen Legion?
No.
It's a lot like that too. They're in an insane asylum, and they also they there's a lot of musicals going on every once in a while because it's supposed to be in your head. So I mean, I don't know. I might be on board. I might not be on board. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you down for it? Are you still down to watch it?
I don't. I will obviously watch it, but I'll be nervous.
Yeah, me too.
I do really like Lady Gaga, and I just don't want it to be too cheesy.
Oh, I really hope it's not going to be cheesy.
Me too.
Did you watch the House of Gucci? You did. I think I was the one that you told to watch it. right?
No, because I knew how you felt.
We finally watched it,
How'd you like
and it was actually pretty good. But there's moments where I was just like, "This is kind of cheesy."
Yeah,
So I mean,
absolutely.
but it was good, and I can get past the cheese because I'm a guy who likes to watch cheesy movies, right? Like all those old school 80s 90s cheesy movies. That's I live on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ambrosia, are you ready for Black Friday yet? Have you guys started thinking about Christmas presents?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
stresses me out. Yes, because
it stresses me out. I think it stresses everybody out.
it's so expensive.
Yeah. Well, looks like Black Friday they got some of the best movie deals going on. Supposedly, let's kind of see what these are. What kind of deals we can get some movies for if you're down to buy. I mean, are you a DVD collector?
My husband is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So well, this year you can probably get him Wonder Woman 1984 on
Ooh.
4K for $10, Ambrosia.
that's a great deal.
What a great deal. I guess regular DVD is just $4.
That's not
I don't know
bad.
if I don't know if I would buy that thing for $4.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, don't watch it.
No, I fell asleep during like the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's yeah, I think you forgot. Yeah, that's good there. Just leave it there. And there's tons of other good stuff there. You know, like you got Thor: Love and Thunder for $22.99. You got 43% off on that one. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is in 4K, $16.99, so that's not bad. I don't know. Do you guys? I don't know if anybody out there still buys DVDs and watches it. Like I watch everything digitally and streaming now. If I buy it, well, I mean, does this? I don't know if this does this transfer over to digital? Do we get digital? I don't think it says anything here. I don't think
So here's the thing: is that my husband is very big. He's a very big DVD collector.
Oh yeah.
Kind of drives me crazy because we don't watch any of them. The only things we watch are things that are on like streaming channels, and so I'm like, everything that we have like in our DVD collection is on streaming channels right now. Why do we have all these, and why do we keep spending money on them?
Because does he also collect records?
No.
No. She's like, don't say it out loud.
No, because he's like very big into music, and so he'll get like some vinyls, like of like recently, like we have like a handful, but not as much as he could, and
well, there's I mean, people love, you know, tangible goods, man. Like I will still and forever like collect a tangible comic book, right?
oh yeah.
But I like, I'm gonna say this out loud. I like to read digitally. I like to read my comics digitally, and because I feel weird. Like I don't feel weird, but I feel like I'm really doing the book a disservice by opening it and look. I was like, oh, it looks gorgeous, and it's like I could probably get this graded, but I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm down to read it digitally and purchase it. Like I buy it twice.
But then like this is why I won't tell him anything about his DVDs, because
He'll buy it twice.
I have like digital comics, and then I have like my physical comics because I like to read them digitally too, but I like to have the physical copy too.
But that's what happens, right? You end up buying it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's move on to Marvel news. So this whole Marvel news is actually going to be fun because it's all kind of connected. Ambrosia, it's very weird. It's very cool. So Disney and Sony are reportedly battling over a couple of key Spider-Man characters.
Really?
Yeah. So this is really, really cool and interesting. When I read this article, they were talking about. I mean, we all know the stuff that Disney and Sony has been going on, right? They share rights with Spider-Man over Spider-Man. They also do Wilson Fisk and I think even Jessica Drew, which is right. So that's the case here. So I guess it's a little scary because we are getting this really cool continuation of Wilson Fisk in in the he was in the Echo series, right? Yeah, I believe he's going to continue to be in the Echo series. We're probably also going to see him in Daredevil Born Again. So it's really scary that we can get Sony and Disney fighting over these characters and wanting to use these characters, but at the same time it can be really cool because we can get two different versions of the same kind of character. But
I don't know if I would like that though.
I know, but it also means, Ambrosia, that if Sony's like, well, you're not doing what I want to do with it, I'm just gonna take it away.
Right.
And they can pull it from the MCU. So that's the scary part.
I don't like that.
Yeah, James Byrne says I want him in the next Spider-Man movie. Who? So here we go. Let's talk. So we got them fighting over the Spider-Man stuff, right?
Which has been going on for a while.
It's been going on for a while because they're fighting over Wilson Fisk and Jessica Drew. Jessica Drew is a big one because that one is connected to Into the Spider-Verse. I guess she's going to be showing up in Spider-Verse. Spider-Woman's going to be in Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
Also, there's also been some crazy cool rumors that we're talking about Tom Holland just signed a contract for to continue his role in the MCU. But because of all this stuff, they're fighting over these characters, right? We got Jessica Drew showing up in Spider-Verse. We're also getting some rumors that Tom Holland is very well could be in Into the Spider-Verse as well.
I hope so.
So if that's the case here, right? So now we're seeing this kind of continuity here in the MCU with all these kind of things. It's another thing that they can, they can just take it right back, right back and say, well, we have another direction we're going to go with this. You guys have made it popular, and now we want to ride that popularity and take it away.
But I'm gonna be so pissed because, like, I don't want them to ruin it.
That's the fear. That's at least what I was thinking. I don't know what you're thinking about.
Absolutely, like don't get me wrong, like Venom and Carnage, like they were okay. Like they weren't awful, but they weren't what they could have been.
Yeah. I agree.
And I just like they've done so well with Tom Holland and like what they've given to the MCU with Spider-Man. Like we literally had one of the best Spider-Man movies come out through Marvel, and I just my heart would be broken if they mess things up. Like we're on a good path. If something's not broken, why fix it?
Yeah, it's so bad. So EXP says, I think if Sony takes their ball and goes home, fans are gonna revolt. They lose a ton of audience goodwill. That is absolutely true. But what can we do? What I mean, we can revolt, we can cry, we can do all this stuff, but
they don't care.
We're not gonna get our MCU characters back.
No.
They're just gonna take their ball and go home and then create something else with it. We cannot see Sony movie. That is true. We can stop watching their movies. So, and that's, I mean, we do have power. Oh, we're the ones that are paying the box office numbers. So
question. Okay, I have a question. Would you see Ezra Miller's The Flash?
See, that's hard, right? Because I'm excited for what the story could be, but I know the story's not going to go anywhere because they're already taking away all of this key stuff, right? Going back to some of the stuff about with like James Gunn and all that stuff. Right before he came on to DC, they were taking they were scrapping all these things. Like they scrapped the Batgirl. They did not scrap what do you call it? Blue Beetle. So that was another one. And there were some stories with the Blue Beetle that Batman actually might pop up in Blue Beetle. Like I guess there was a podcast where where what's his name? Anyway, I forgot. I don't have the dang thing. I had it on here and I think I took it down. But anyway, there's a rumor that's saying that the cat was let out of the bag, that Batman could be in Blue Beetle. So
I saw something like that too.
there's that thing going on, right? Where we could be getting a Batman. So what Batman is it, right? And then we got Batfleck supposedly coming back for some stuff. So and we got so all this crazy stuff going on. But where do we go from here? So we are just we have James Gunn and Peter Safran, who are they got to revive it. So that's where we're at. So but I just hope that this is not like a like a scale thing where DC's starting to look like they're going to start doing better, but Marvel's going to start dropping the ball a little bit. So or making some bad choices and pissing off Sony. So I don't know. Jay Burns says that Blue Beetle might get us closer to a Booster Gold. Wow. Batman's cameo on Blue Beetle may have been revealed by anyway, very cool. Let's see, where am I at here? Ambrosia, I know you are a huge Lego fan.
I'm currently building right now.
Did you see that they have the Hulkbuster, a huge freaking Hulkbuster on sale?
Yes. We went back and forth if this was like a piece that we should invest in. And it is so cool. Like, don't get me wrong. This set is
look at that.
It is huge. And the thing is that there is actually like a mini one of these that they came out with like years ago.
Oh yeah.
And it actually fits in there.
How cool that thing is.
And so it's so cool. But I think I'm gonna pass on this set. But this
you are?
like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So it looks like this. You have this thing is Ambrosia. This thing is pricey. 500 is this right? $549.99.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That's why you have to pick and choose with Lego.
And that's the deal. What was it, like $800?
No, I think it was like 6 something.
Wow. But you can get the smaller version of an Iron Man figure for $39.99.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, let's do that one. But this one, look how huge it is, Amber. Look.
Wait, how much did you say it was on sale for?
Huh?
How much did you say?
I was trying to do a trick and I was looking at the wrong place.
Oh.
And they say it's $549.99, and then the Iron Man figure is $39.99.
I think we should just do the $39 one.
So $550 you can get this Hulkbuster. Look at this thing.
I like and see it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's super cool. But I don't think I could spend. That's not one that I would spend that much money on.
Yeah, you can see the Tony Stark figure there in the corner of the local thing. Yeah, right here. Look at the little baby one on there. Oh man, that's funny. So that
on the figure stand. Yeah, I saw that.
So it's like this, and then so that thing is huge. So how big is this thing, Ambrosia? What size is this thing? But it's got 4,049 pieces.
It is 21 inches tall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is huge.
That's larger than a Subway sandwich.
That's freaking awesome, man. Oh man, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if I can have that in my house because my freaking kids would just terrorize it. All right, Ambrosia, we got some Star Wars news. Let's talk a little bit about Star Wars. And this one seems kind of a little bit weird because we're going to talk about a couple of different IPs here, but the Star Wars and the Rocketeer projects no longer being developed by J.D. Dillard. So what's going on is he was so J.D. Dillard a while back was commissioned to create a franchise. Like, so I don't know if that meant he was going to be doing a handful of series more of Star Wars movies, but it looks like I don't know what's going on, but a lot of the stuff on his slate got cleared. He's no longer tied to Rocketeer or any Star Wars movies moving forward. So, but what's different about this, and the reason why I brought this up is because I saw that they have Deadpool 3's Sean Levy. He also did, I think he did the one with Ryan Reynolds. He does all kinds of Ryan Reynolds movies. There's a couple of them that did really good that he did. But I guess he's gonna be doing some Star Wars. Do a Star Wars movie. So what they did was they cleared the slate and said, we're not gonna do 3 movies or however many movies we told that guy to do, and we're gonna just do a movie with this guy. So, but do you think that was a good move? You think that because where do you think Star Wars is going right now? Like, because they're on a high.
Yes, which could be bittersweet because I try not to be like super pessimistic, but like not all good things last, and so
They have so much.
I know, and that's what I kind of get scared about. Like with don't get me wrong, Marvel, like I love it so much, but then a lot of people have been talking about like their shows of how they started off so strong, and now they're kind of, and so I don't want to see
That's
that.
What people are saying. I don't know. I listen. You have your own opinion.
I love She-Hulk so far.
I love She-Hulk. She-Hulk's good. People talked a lot of trash on She-Hulk, but it's really good.
However, I think Star Wars could do so much just because the universe is just so it's so wide, and they are continually adding more to it, which is I personally like.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that going on. Star Wars. So these last ones I'm gonna be talking about. We got some vintage Star Wars vintage collection Kenner, Boba Fett, and our Commander Colt figure in pre-order. Ambrosia, look how gorgeous these are.
Oh, I love that packaging so much. I love the vintage
old school stuff.
The
old school Kenner stuff, man, is so cool. Like everybody loves this stuff, right? I know you're not a big toy collector, but Ambrosia, I don't know. I'm almost thinking the other day, my wife and kids, they were like, "Hey Dad, let's start thinking about Christmas gifts, and it's time that time of the year or whatever." And so I was like, "Okay, cool." So we're looking around, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something that I've never done before. Because I have recently figures, like you guys can see them in the background, but I'm like, I think I might want to get some figures and start doing so. So that's one of the reasons why I brought this up, because I might start collecting some toys, Ambrosia.
I
don't know if I want to though, because it's too much money. It's another freaking hobby. I'm already got a freaking problem with the comic books. I don't know if my wife will allow me to have another hobby like that.
For one, it's not a problem; it's an issue. Get it?
Oh man.
Okay. Anyways, done with that. But second, tell her it could be worse. You could be buying a $550 Hulk bundle.
Oh man.
So you had to choose one. It was either Lego or action figures. And the action figures won because you were thinking.
Which one is it? Which one's better, Elizabeth? Which one is it?
I'm trying to think of all of us here.
We got talking about more comics, more toys here. We got an Obi-Wan Kenobi statue, and it's an exclusive. It's been unveiled, but this thing is freaking cool. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. I think this is gonna be the first time I'm looking at it.
Ooh,
oh my gosh, this thing is freaking cool. I don't know if JD's got pictures on that end. But this thing is freaking cool. This is another thing that I was wondering too. I was like, should I start collecting statues? But then they can get a little expensive.
Dude, statues get so expensive.
Yeah, but think about how cool that would look in the background behind me. Oh my God, look at that. Look how cool that is.
Is this the no, it's not. You should look into, have you looked into the Hot Toys?
The Hot Toys. No, listen, I didn't even want to start looking at statues because I'm like, oh my gosh, if I do, I'm gonna freaking get bit by the bug. I know it.
No, Hot Toys has some good statues.
Oh yeah, I'll check them out.
And they do payment plans.
She said they do payment plans.
Again, thinking about all of us.
You know what? I think this is more of my range here, Ambrosia. We got Star Wars Mandalorian Galactic Snacking Grogu toy.
Ooh, snacking. Yes.
Snacking, and he's and it's 82% off with the Black Friday deal. It's really cool. It looks like he I don't know if we can pull it up, but he looks like, it almost looks like he's got a macaron.
He probably does.
Awesome.
Speaking of Star Wars and baking, over at our school book fair, my coworker bought me this Star Wars Galactic Baking.
Oh, that's so cool!
And I'm so excited. So like once
what is
I
that
get
on the front, Ambrosia?
they're like, I think they're like,
is that like
TIE Fighter s'mores?
It's like a TIE Fighter s'more. Oh my gosh, that's so cool!
So I'm gonna start once like I'm taking like my students are going on a field trip tomorrow, and so I'm gonna get caught up on paperwork. And once I do that, I'm gonna create a series where I try every recipe in here.
I was just gonna ask you, are you gonna do a TikTok series?
Absolutely!
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Ambrosia.
I'm making caramel apples this weekend.
If you do one, send us the recipe, and then I'll have my little guys
replicate
do the recipe, and then we'll stitch you.
Oh, look at that!
Look how adorable he is. Look at this. Is more in my realm. I can do this all day, like this one right here. This is the boom. Look at, oh my gosh. And then when you scroll down, you take the macaron out. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. He took a bite out of it.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh my gosh. And he's got a floating ball and his eyes closed. Oh my gosh. He's got, what is a squid soup?
Oh, sweet little Grogu.
I know, man. Yeah, that's cool. So cool. Listen, if I show this to my kids, if my kids are watching this right now, you know what they're gonna ask for.
They're screaming right now because I'm screaming inside.
Right? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's so adorable.
This is why I didn't spend $400 on the life-size Grogu, so I could save up for this.
Yep, there you go. All right.
Oh, he's so sweet. I love him.
So cool. All right, let's go ahead and move on to what's in your pull list. Yep. If we can get that. Thank you, JD. Ambrosia, this is the time where we talk about what is in your pull list. It's Wednesday, and there's all kinds of really cool stuff. Jay Byrne says statues are like tattoos, boss. Once you get one, you want more. Ambrosia just got a brand new tattoo.
Yeah, like literally like right before we got on. Joey was texting me, and I was like, I can't respond.
So she's always got new tattoos. But Ambrosia, this week, there's so much. I've got way too much on my list. It's so bad. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Here we go. I'm only working with one screen here, guys. So there we go. All right. Sorry. There it is. Okay, so what's on your pool list, Ambrosia? Are you gonna be getting anything right here in this top row?
Amazing Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Venom.
Okay, that's a good one. You're not gonna do Dark Crisis.
No, I started that one and I fell off.
These ones are so far. I have not been reading very much Marvel.
No, and I haven't been reading very much DC, but I am getting in the nice house on the lake.
Nice. I really like this cover of Wolverine though. Look at that. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is really neat.
His claws are curved there. That's pretty cool. This Spawn one, I'm totally getting Spawn. I always have to get a Spawn. I really like Spawn. I mean, so I have to get one.
I'm getting Spider-Man.
Spider-Man all day. Batman versus Robin. I don't know if I've read that one. Like, that one looks really interesting. It's early on. It's 3.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's 3, so people could still jump on really quick. Very cool. We got a Fantastic Four #1. These are some really cool colors, Ambrosia.
I do like those colors.
Yeah, let's take a look and see who's doing this one here. We got Ryan North. We got Jesus. Oh my gosh, I got my My lights are flickering on me. We got some pretty good people in here. Oh my gosh, ads everywhere. Stupid ads.
It sounds like you said stupid ass.
Who? Maybe I did. Batman 12. Oh my gosh. How do I get rid of this dumb ad?
You have to. Oh, skip ad.
Skip ad. Batgirls 12. I fell off of this one a long time ago.
I did too, but I was really liking it.
Yeah, it was really good. Batman Urban Legends. That one's cool. That one looks cool. Radiant Black. That one's still going pretty good. I'm always down for a Ninja Turtles book. I'm always down, and especially ones that look like this with Krang.
No, that was cool.
All day.
I stopped reading Captain America.
Okay. How were you liking it?
It was honestly, it's really good. I just had to cut down because again, hobbies they're so expensive.
Me too. I've cut back a lot, but listen, this is the pull that I really want, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to cut this down because I got so much here. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I really want to read this one. I really want this one. Like I need to go in there, and I'll go into my Comixology and start downloading some of these.
Oh, I'm getting Spider-Man.
That looks good.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Well, it's funny. I think I'm gonna start working at the comic book store once a week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they offered me a position just to like go, just like on my own time to go organize like backstock and stuff.
And get your own comics?
Yeah.
Do it.
I'll just be like, oh, I'm just gonna read this one really quick.
Pretty awesome. Heck yeah, that one looks good. Ambrosia. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that one. Star Wars High Republic. Yeah.
Issue 2. Was issue 1 really good?
I've been enjoying that one. Time of X-Men still.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta pull up my thing. Okay. X-Men. I haven't been reading that one.
There's been so much.
Dual Power Bomb was supposed to be really good. I haven't read that one either, but I did want to check this one out here. Batman Incorporated. This cover was really cool. It's issue 2, so it's still early on. I want to check it out. Wildcats dropped. I think wasn't there like some controversy there? People were saying that there was a lot of character design.
Oh, really?
Character design changes. People were upset or something like that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and then we got Sabretooth and the Exiles. I'll probably grab that. Like, actually, I might be grabbing this whole row because this week was the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman by Dan Jurgens.
Yeah.
Very cool. And if you guys are watching now, the EXP Miss Jen was recorded. She was had an interview with Dan Jurgens. So this last Monday, if you guys want to go back and watch that, very, very cool interview. Damage Control, Love Everlasting, Flash, Fastest Man Alive. That's a cool cover. And then Multiversity, Teen Justice number 6.
I actually thought I'd be getting a lot more than what I actually am.
Yeah. Listen, now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I really do need to like cut back on my list now. I was into Minor Threats. I dropped off on number 2. It's still early on. I think I grabbed number 1 digitally, but I don't think I continue. I don't think I cracked it open actually. So I dropped off. I didn't get 2. We're still early on. I might grab it. Black Panther, The Unconquered. Are you grabbing this issue 1?
Probably not. Well, okay. Honestly, I will probably read it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I like to grab issue 1s and to see where it goes.
I'm totally gonna get Specs. Let's check this one out. Specs is in this mysterious new series from David Embor, Kanto, all new Firefly, and artist Chris Sheehan, House of Slaughter, and ads. What happens when a couple of misfit teens mail order a pair of X-ray glasses and realize, hold on, let me get rid of this ad, and realize they receive much more than they bargained for, but all Kenny and Ted want is to not feel like outcasts in their small Ohio town. Their world is turned upside down when the magic specs They unlock the world of possibilities. Their wishes start out innocent enough, but when they wish that their bully would disappear, things take a cursed turn with darker consequences.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Is that
And-
issue 1?
And that's issue 1. This is from David and Boer. He's a friend of the EXP, and we got Chris Sheehan. He is also a friend of EXP. He's also a friend of a show. Very, very cool.
Wait, what is this
great
called?
artist.
Oh, Specs.
Specs.
I have to read that one.
Yeah, very
That looks
very
so
cool.
good.
And this reminds me of like They Live right here. This cover, so very cool. And maybe it might be an homage. I'm not sure.
I like that.
Very cool. Kaya seemed very interesting. I don't know if I was gonna read it, but I really liked that cover, so I was like, I don't know if I put it on my list. But that one seemed really cool. Blood Syndicate. 2 Graves, issue 1. There's a lot of issue 1s this week, Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got Gospel here in issue 1 as well. 0 Year, volume 0, number 2. I actually had the chance to read this, and I was going to. I don't know what happened. They asked me to do an interview, and I think something happened. We couldn't fell through, and we couldn't interview. But this one was really good. The first issue of the first arc was really good. So this is a volume 0. So
Ooh.
I'm down to check that one out, and it's a number 2. So that numbering is kind of weird. I'm down to read it, see what that's about. Let me see. Soldier Stories number 1, and we got Lord of the Jungle number 1 from Dynamite. Let's see. The Night of the Lady of Play. Ninja Funk.
Ooh, I like.
Ooh, look at that. That cover sounds cool. I mean, it looks cool. Let's see. Let's look into that one, Ambrosia. Let's see if it's cool. Let's see. Frequency Bending Warriors, DJ Cyborg House Cats. The broken. Oh my gosh. I got a new chair, Ambrosia, and it's like
Do you love it or no?
I kind of love it. I kind of hate it.
Oh no.
Broken Rhythm of the Universe. This is a comic like you've never seen before. A fun, high-stakes adventure weaved together with face-melting beats. Ninja Funk follows a ragtag band of misfits as they attempt to save a universe that's off-key. Okay, cool. I like that, but I don't know if I got any information. That I'm down with that. Let's read that one, Ambrosia.
Which one is this one?
Ninja Funk.
Oh, Ninja Funk.
Let's do that one. I don't think I'm getting anything else here. I'm totally gonna get City of Magic, friends of the show, and Kill Chilla. This one's from Mario Candelaria. He's a friend of the show too. Really, really good issue 1. I've already been able to read it. You guys are definitely gonna want to check it out. It's awesome stuff. Anything else? Behemoth 2 and 3, because they had some delays. That one should be dropping. And then you got Oz of the Barb number 3. That had some problems with the pandemic delays as well. I don't think I'm gonna be getting anything else here on this list, Ambrosia.
I don't think I am either.
I think that's it. That's it for what I'm grabbing. Very cool. If there's anything else that you guys are gonna grab, let us know. And tell us what you guys read next week.
Yes.
Check it out. Ambrosia, this is the part of the show where we talk a little bit about mental health. It's our mental health check-in segment. So I do want to say that the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is now active across the United States.
Ooh, I love it.
Shorter number. It is a 3-digit number. All you guys got to do is dial 988. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You guys can also text. That's pretty cool, right? You can type in 988 text, and you will be able to get somebody on the other side to have some, have a conversation talk. So if you guys head on over to 988lifeline.org, that is 988lifeline.org. There's some really cool resources there if you guys are in the need of that stuff. Also, make sure that you guys are aware that you guys have warm lines in your local area. Those are the ones that are probably going to be easiest for you to reach out to for your local services and needs. Also, be very, very careful if you guys are in the middle of a crisis. Try calling crisis hotlines and crisis teams, that mobile teams that will come out to you and hang out with you and talk to you and just, visit with you. Try that before calling the police, unless you're in danger, things of that nature, because the police are not equipped to deal with with mental health crisis. Crisis teams are well equipped. They have resources at their fingertips, and they can get you into a place if you need to. They have outpatient, resources, all that good stuff. So make sure that you guys are utilizing the tools in your local area. Ambrosia, when we do this segment, we usually check in with one another and see how we've been doing since the last time we spoke. So how are you doing, friend?
I will be honest. So, I think I took a mental health break. Not last Wednesday, the Wednesday before.
Yeah.
Because I had a panic attack, which I haven't had in a really long time. And so, I was super fortunate where I work. I have great support at school, and so they just were like, take an hour off or so and then come back when you're ready, which was really awesome. And so, continuing on with my therapy and everything. But November is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And I think that's just something big that needs to be talked about more, because for one, this week alone, it's only Wednesday, and I have had to fill out 2 suicide assessments on 2 male students.
Oh my goodness.
Which breaks my heart. And then one of my students, his father passed away due to suicide this week as well. And so it's been a heavy week, and it's hard because you want to fix things, but there's nothing that you could do right away except for like give them the resources and everything. And that's why I chose middle school, was because my little sister had a suicide attempt when she was in 7th grade, and I didn't realize how impactful of a time 7th grade or middle school was for students. So that's where I felt like where I was needed.
Wow, that's awesome.
But both of my students who I had to fill those out for are safe and are okay, but still just bringing it aware that it is okay to ask for help, and that it is okay to talk to someone.
Yeah, definitely. Like if you guys ever need anybody to speak to, you guys, me and Ambrosia are there. You guys can reach out to us, and we'll try to reach out to you. But if there's ever a need, you guys have guys can text or call 988, and you should be able to get somebody on the other line. It works.
But how are you, Joey?
I'm doing good. It's been a little rough couple weeks for us too. My wife suffers from mental illness, so it's been a really, really rough for her, kind of transitioning, and things are happening, and but it's been really kind of cool, because the last week, the last couple days, my mom took the boys, right? A couple of the boys. We have just my middle son, and my mom took the baby and my older son. And she did that because like they were driving my wife crazy, and I was getting some work done, and it's like we were like, Nana, you need to come and get these kids, just take them, they need to go. It's like, but it was like, but she did, and it's been really cool because we've been having some like one-on-one time with our middle child, who really doesn't get a lot of one-on-one attention when he's with mom and dad. So it's been really cool to kind of just like see him in a different way and react. React in a different way, without his brothers around. So it's been really cool to do that. And, it's been kind of like eye-opening, because, moments where we're like they're fighting all the time. We're like, he's getting in trouble all the time. We're always, you're like, stop fighting with your little brother, your bigger brother, and this and that. And it's like, I can see that, if we just kind of just let him do his thing, he's not going to do anything. He doesn't get in trouble. It's like, it's because his brothers are stopping him from being himself. And he's like, come on, just let me be me. And he is the only way a 4-year-old does, right? So it can be frustrating from a perspective of a parent who's like, come on, guy, just get on board here, right? So it was kind of cool and eye-opening to kind of see like, okay, this kid he's not we shouldn't be on him as much. It's just him. It's just brother stuff, right? So it's like now my eyes are kind of opened a little bit more. I'm like, okay, they're not as rowdy as I think they are. And they're just brothers who just are being brothers fighting with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very very cool. Yeah. JD says, as an invisible child, I appreciate that.
And I was going to piggyback off of that because I am also, my parents will disagree, but I am definitely the invisible middle child. And so having that one-on-one time is something that like I always like wanted, but never was able to get. So definitely spend that time with them.
And he's totally our middle child because like he goes off and like plays him with himself. He has like his own imagination. He does his own thing. You know what I mean? So he does his own thing, and he's because his little brother gets attention, his bigger brother gets attention because it's we're always on his case because he's 12 and he doesn't want to do anything, but he's at that point where he's like, you're like, dude, you can take out the garbage and like clean up the yard now. You're like, go to your nana's house and mow the lawn. But he's like, I don't know how. He's like, come on, dude, seriously.
No,
you're 12. You know how to mow the lawn, man.
You're 12. But go get a job. Pay your bills.
Go get a dang job already. But yeah, dang kids, they're fun. I love them. But yeah. Anyway, Ambrosia, thank you for checking in with me. I appreciate it. And I listen. I love these segments because I always leave the show like on a high and like happy. And that little dog, oh my gosh, the dog.
She is our emotional support dog.
JD says when he was 12, he worked in a coal mine, 16 hours in a coal mine. So
what?
I mean, see, my son, he should at least.
He doesn't even realize how good he has it.
Right. Oh my gosh. All right, Ambrosia. That's it for the show. It's been a blast. Can you please let everybody know where they can find you on social media?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda, as well as TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes.
Fantastic. And listen, she's been doing all kinds of really cool stuff. I am looking forward to seeing the Star Wars series. Listen, I want to eat some of that stuff.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I want some. So we're literally gonna do that. We're gonna do it along with you, maybe. Hopefully, try it.
Okay, I'll send the recipes to Elizabeth.
Yes, that'd be so cool. If we talk to her about this, she'll be excited because she's been looking for something fun to do, something like that too with the boys. So.
Oh my gosh, this would be perfect for them then.
Yes, to like do it along with Ambrosia, it would be very very cool.
I love it so much.
Heck yeah! And then you got to send us the TikTok links so I can show them.
Okay.
Every time you drop one. Okay. So you guys can find her at Comics and Cupcakes on TikTok. You can find
and I'm making cupcakes too this week.
Awesome. You can find me on social media. You can find me at Joey Gallers 1984 on Twitter. There might be a brand new one coming up. I might be on Mastodon. Who knows where I'm gonna be going? I'm waiting for Blue Sky to come out. That's one of the guys the old guys from Twitter. They broke off and they're gonna be doing their own thing. It's called Blue Sky. I'm signed up for their beta.
What?
We'll see how that does. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But so who knows? We might be having some more social media accounts. But you can find us on find the Geek Collective. Wherever you can find us, find podcasts. We got all kinds of really cool podcasts. Check them out. Just head on over to geekcollective.net. We offer podcast hosting. We offer comic book creator public relations. We'll also do all kinds of cool stuff. Whatever. Hit us up. Find us over there. But anyway, Ambrosia, it's been a blast. JD, thank you for doing this, man, and staying up for hanging out with us. This has been a blast. Ambrosia, thanks again. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Peace.